Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of the Hiya, I guess that's how you say it, Hiya Toys, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He is a 4-inch scale figure. And this is the slaughter version. So this is based on the 2022 movie, which is a sequel set many years after the original movie, kind of ignoring the other sequels. But I really liked it. I heard mixed things about it, but I thought it was pretty good. And we get a new mask and new look for Leatherface. So Karl Casey Toy has sent this to me, so thanks to them for sending it. And as part of the deal for sending it, they gave me a link, so if anybody wants to order this, they can get a discount. And I'll explain at the end of the video how to do that if you're interested in getting this figure for a discount. And here's a look at the box. Nice blood design all over it. Like that picture there. But, yep, let's get him out. Here's a nice insert, goes in the back. So there he is, opened up. And he is tiny. But I got a couple of G.I. Joes just to see what he looks like next to them. So he's a little taller than them. But he's definitely proportioned much better than the old G.I. Joes were. So he comes with a nice little base, wooden floor, a little peg on it for his foot. There's the little slots on all 4 sides of it, which these go into, and I guess it's to attach to other figures' bases. But this is the only one we have, so we can't really show that. But he also comes with 3 alternate hands. The hands on he has right now are relaxed, but he has an alternate holding hand for each arm, and an alternate hand holding the head of the one girl from the movie. Just kind of a spoiler. And he comes with his chainsaw, of course, which he's got to. And I think it's supposed to be the same chainsaw that he used in the original movie. He had it like hidden in the wall. He pulls it out and it still works. So here's a look at the figure. It looks very much like he did in that movie. This thing is like, for being this small, the detail on it's really good.
The paint on that apron is awesome.
Yeah. And the paint on the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Sculpt of the hair. The proportions look good. That's one thing that I'm used to with the 3 3/4 figures I had when I was little, was the proportions were a little off. They're more cartoony looking, I guess. But this is more realistic, just shrunk down. And they don't have string on the apron, it's just kind of a separate piece. And the string is sculpted on, but it works. He's got a tie, separate piece. But yeah, he looks really good. I like the blood on his hands. Nice wrinkles on his pants and shirt. Nice wrinkles on the apron.
Mm-hmm.
I love the blood all over the head too.
I'm guessing the reason they don't have the apron attached on the sides is because he has that joint in the midsection.
Oh, probably, yeah. So here's a look at the chainsaw. A lot of nice blood on there too. And I like how the blood looks small. Like it should, because he's small. Small detail to it. Small splattering, I don't know how to say it. Well, the hands came off real nice and easily. Those are some tiny little pegs.
Yeah, little itty bitty pegs.
But, yeah, they came off easy, but it seemed like they're a little harder to get on. Oh, that one's on.
That wasn't too bad.
Well, these hands aren't as bloodied as the hands he had on, so that kind of stands out. You could bloody him yourself, but just pointing that out. The handle pops out here and it's flexible, so I guess that's to help you get it into his hand or something.
Oh, that's nice. Sometimes it's really hard to get the chainsaw in his hands.
So there he is holding the chainsaw. I don't know if it was supposed to, but this handle also popped out of there. And then I popped back in, but his fingers are flexible, so you can kind of flex them, pull them apart, and then put them on the handle. And there he is holding it up over his head. And there he is holding the girl's head. That's cool. It does look like her. For as tiny as it is, it looks basically like her. Pretty good detail in the hair. Gore on the neck.
She's making fun.
There, stuck him on the peg. It's a really tight peg. At least on ours it is. The zombie cat is pointing out the apron probably isn't tied because there's a joint right here. It's also a joint down at the hip, or the waist. And there's joints at the hip. You can do a split.
It doesn't look like something he would do.
Oh, you could do this at the hips too. Double jointed knee. I wasn't expecting this good of articulation on such a tiny little figure.
It's pretty good.
Shoulders are good. Double jointed elbow. Spin at the wrist. And head can move around a little bit. A little limited by the hair and the mask. And there he is next to a couple other Leatherfaces made by different companies. This is the 7-inch Ultimate NECA Leatherface. This is the Mezco 112 collectible Leatherface, both from the first movie. Hiya is also making one in this scale with real cloth and everything. So probably go pretty good with this one when it comes out.
That'd be cool to see. They did such a good job on this little plastic bag.
Yeah. And there is Leatherface next to a Walking Dead figure. 5-inch Walking Dead. So you can see he's a little too short for them. And here is a 3.75-inch G.I. Joe figure. So he's a little tiny little bit big for them. Unless you could just consider him to be a big guy, then I think he could work for them. If you look where my finger's at, he's about 4 inches tall. I do have this Mezco 3 3/4-inch figure of Freddy, but just to see another small horror figure next to him. Okay, so this is a cool little figure.
Yeah, I really like him.
Yeah, for as small as he is, I wasn't expecting the detail to be as nice, but it really is nice. Nice blood and everything. Nice sculpt.
I really like the apron and the blood on the chainsaw look really nice.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part of the blood effects. But I also really like the hand holding the head.
Yeah, I'm happy they included that.
Because we have several Leatherface figures, and this is just something that'll make him stand out a little different from the others. Just having this head in his hand. One little issue is this apron kind of sticks out sometimes, as you can see. I think if you heated it up, you could probably get it to stay in better. But that just makes me wonder, maybe this could have a string, like an actual string. But yeah, I think his figure's worth getting. If you like this scale. We don't have many figures in this scale, but I mean, if they made some more good-looking horror figures in this scale, I might want it just to go with him.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have a little group of them.
Yeah. He's kind of impressive for what he is. Yeah, lots of articulation too, that's another thing. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Calcus sent me this figure. He said as part of the deal they wanted me to share a link in my description of this video with a little discount code. If you click on the link, you can use the discount code to get 6% off of the figure if you want to buy it. They just wanted me to show you how to do that. If you click on the link, it should take you to this page of the figure. Then you add to the cart, check out, and if there's already a discount code in here, just exit it out and then enter in the one that's in the description, which is Doug-Calcus, and apply, and then you get the discount. It's not a huge discount, but it's still a discount. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Double Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Well, Joes, as some of you may have heard, one of our fellow soldiers was injured in a battle with the Dreadnoks earlier today. But luckily, he sent us someone to help out. His own cousin. Who was injured, Duke? It was Leatherneck. But yeah, he sent his cousin, Leatherface. And I'd like to introduce you all to him right now. Leatherface?
What the hell?
Now, if you're anything like your cousin, Leatherneck, we're sure you're gonna be a... Holy hell, what the... Well, I think I like him.
Ooh, Leatherface! Leatherface is the man!